Hi everybody, I'm Amor Maximo, and I'm just a random person trying to share how beautiful life is. May I present the second episode of GALLEY Talks. So if you're up for it, let's go! Without further ado, our speaker for today is just like you, just like us. That's why I like these talks because it is all relatable. She's starting as a ground staff. She's working for Emirates. And just like a few years back, she was also a student, just like most of you. So may I present our speaker for today. Nangiti na siya, very excited, no? Miss Jemima Camara, let's give her a hand. Yay!
Hi everyone, I am Jemima Camara. You can call me Jem. I graduated from Assumption College, Makati and finished with a degree of BS Entrepreneurship with specialization in tourism management. Studying in college was not easy as there were ups and downs. It was like a roller coaster ride. There were highs and lows because of the experience that I've been through in college. It was difficult when I needed to study all night to pass the exam, or I had to study all night to pass the exam or had a lot of requirements that I needed to finish. Passing an exam or getting high grades or achievement because I worked hard for it. And to attain them was a happy moment. The hardest part when I was in fourth year because it was most integral part of our college life. Having a thesis was frustrating, but I learned a lot from it. It was distressing because I was having hard time with research. It was challenging to start or think of a topic, and I experienced a lot of revisions with my thesis. There are a lot of sleepless nights and crying moments, but I told myself that I will not give up because I have goals that I will graduate, march on stage, and make my parents proud. I may not have an honor, but I knew that finishing a degree is a success. Thank God I finished my thesis and I graduated last May 18, 2018. Graduating was the most rewarding moment of my life. It was fulfilling because I made my parents happy. After all those time, effort, and sacrifices in order to finish, it was worth it because I never gave up. After graduation, I rested for a month and I started applying come July 2018. It wasn't easy to look for a job, at least it was like a battlefield, if I can compare it to such. It was a struggle because of rejection that I encountered while job hunting. At first, I have no idea on what work that I wanted to apply because I wanted to be a flight attendant, but I felt that I was not yet ready. I tried applying for hotels, banks, and airlines. One day, I received a phone call from one of the agencies that I had applied for, which is Asia Pro. I applied for the PSA position, and with hard work, determination, and prayers, I passed the interview. Passenger service agent is a ground host and highly visible and helpful to the public. Passenger service agents provide assistance and related customer service at the ticket counter, gate, and baggage areas and concourse of the airline that they serve. After a few weeks of training, Asia protected me to pass all the requirements to their office located at the NAIA Terminal 1. The PPSC trainee under the NATA will start a week after a completion of the said requirement. I was so blessed to be part of that training, batch 85, because I gained knowledge, especially when it comes to the terminologies in aviation and how we will potentially assist or provide the passengers regarding their baggage, health, and other concerns. I had a training called BPSH, which means Basic Passenger Service Course. It is a document under the property of Denata Incorporation, Philippines Learning and Development. It talks about the history of Denata, fundamentals of civil aviation, airline geography, and time calculation, airline operations, and airport environment. I had baggage acceptance and dangerous goods training. After 3 weeks of training, we are all ready to be assigned for the 10 airlines handled by Denata. I want to be assigned in Emirates because it always an example or a learned example in our training, and it has a good factor when you're assigned in Emirates. Emirates is the largest airline and a flag carrier of United Arab Emirates. I prayed that I would assign to Emirates, and thankfully, God listened and gave me what my heart desired. Our duties are to check in, perform meet and greets, and aircraft boarding and deplaning, baggage service, making boarding, deplaning, and public announcement, providing connecting flight information and direction assistance, and handling unruly, upset, or irate passengers. Right now, I am a passenger service agent and willing to assist and serve the passengers. I'm so happy working in Emirates, and it has been a year and 10 months now. It was not a smooth sailing journey, but it was very priceless. If you have any question regarding about flight attendants, feel free to message me. I just want to say that you should keep on going and never lose hope. I'm also a flight attendant aspirant. I hope that the next journey that I share here is my flight attendant story. Thank you everyone and God bless.
Yay!
Yay!
Future FA.
Yay! Go, go, Ma'am Jen.
Woohoo! Yay! Hinga, hinga, yay!
Good job. Good job.
Woo! Good job, great job.
Nice
Alright.
one.
Thank you very much, Jem. So just like what Jem mentioned, she's a perfect example of showing us that life comes in moments. We start young, we go to school, we focus on college, then we go to that part where we look for a job and try to reach for our dreams, but we decide if we push through it or go to another direction, then we apply for jobs, then we get hired, then we continuously go on until we reach that dream, or at least try to. Just like her story, she started her ground attendant story while she was in college. Everything that she has learned or the skills that she had acquired is very useful for her. She used it now, that even if she is working, and everything that she has learned now, all the challenges that she has encountered, continuously builds her to be a better version of herself, for her to reach her dream, little by little. And I do hope it would be a reminder for us to value where we are right now. So with that, may I just remind you that you are important. You are beautiful. You are intelligent. You are successful. You are blessed. You are loved. And you are exceptional. And if there's anything else that you need, my name is Amor.